why should I give a damn?
What the fuck is up? You're now tuned in to episode 137 of Why Should I Give a Damn? We back in the motherfucking building. We haven't had the OG crew in the building for a while, so it's good to have everybody back in the building again today for 137. I am your host, Eric.
It's your girl Bree Breezy the Barber.
So boy Randy King.
It's the Black Greg Popovich.
And we back in this bitch. Make sure if you hitting us up on the YouTube right now, you're hitting that motherfucking subscribe button at WSIGAD Podcast on IG. For those of you that follow us on there, make sure you follow us on IG at WSIGAD_podcast. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/WSIGAD. We got another one for you. We got a lot to talk about as we always do. But first, the real question I have for everybody that may be listening or watching this is this even real? Like, is what you're watching right now real? Because we don't know anymore, because ain't no telling what's real, ain't no telling what's fake. I mean, we grew up with the Photoshop generation. I mean, I remember when we first started seeing people edit pictures and tweak little stuff, but now...
remember it started on Shutterfly when you could add the little... like the filters, the saturation levels was the thing. Because I can't log into my MySpace, but it's like 20 years old. And all I see is a super saturated photo. Like, it's kind of dope. Like, my profile picture is still there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was the thing. We used to have to do it on Shutterfly. Because remember, you used to have to do the coding on Shutterfly to put it on your MySpace page.
Yeah, that used to be crazy back when we were coders and didn't even know it. And they had to cut that out because we're like, wait a minute, we make y'all too smart now. We cutting out a whole college course we can get people money for. But that's neither here nor there. But with this AI art going on now, the way they can just generate anything, like there's apps now where you could just type in phrases and they can generate the art. And we all saw in the beginning of the year, around New Year's, where everybody was making those AI art portraits of themselves. Everybody profile picture. Some people still got their picture as the AI. Like, I know a couple ugly motherfuckers. As soon as they got the AI version of themselves, they never went back to the regular version of themselves. They've been more AI than Iverson this whole year. So shout out to them.
Niggas who ain't got a retwist in years. Now the AI make it look
fresh
crispy.
AI retwist. Got the crispiest line that they ever had today. Like, got that AI line in now, boy. They never went back. So shout out to those who never went back to their regular pictures. But even back then, I thought it was
corny. Was that like? If you did that, was that corny?
If it's your profile pic, it's corny.
In the moment, I don't think it was. I don't knock people for.
I'll let a cover photo slide, but profile pic.
I seen a couple people who still had it. I'm like, oh, that's a good picture. And I forgot about that because I was some months ago. I was like, oh, okay. But I don't, because I know a lot of people who did it, and I saw like a whole nother side of people that was like, that's lame, that's corny. I was like, oh, okay. Like,
well, that's kind of with every little internet wave. You got the people who are gonna hop on it for clout, and then you got the people who are going to criticize it for clout. Both are doing it for clout. But I mean, if you still got, all I'm saying is I don't knock nobody who did the AI picture shit. However, months later, you still got that shit as your picture. I mean,
that's the best they've looked like.
It's one of those.
Because it was making people look like perfectly symmetrical and all this other shit, and I'm like, okay, chill out, guys. Y'all don't all look like that now,
Yeah.
But with the AI art, what scares me about it, though, is now we're entering this place where we're going to start questioning what's real and what's fake. We just got done looking at a picture where they had LeBron in a tub full of, what is those little?
Eggplants.
A tub full of eggplants or whatever. Then I saw a picture of the Pope with some designer on.
With a Montclair.
And a Montclair, all this other shit.
He was clean as fuck.
And it's crazy because I remember the Pope picture. When I first saw the Pope picture, I thought one of those was real for a second. Then I'm like, I saw the AI.
I thought that shit was real too. I'm like, damn.
You thought Donald Trump with a grill, or said a full wall grill was real?
Man, imagine if they had this AI shit in the early 2000s with the album covers, man. That shit would have been nuts.
This shit is crazy. I mean, you don't know, but what's scaring me about this is now, well, both ways is now, you don't know how your photos might be getting manipulated. Like I said, all those people who put their picture into that database, or even people who do like basic 2K scan, because people who've been playing 2K already saw this coming. We already been scanning our face and making players online and stuff, but now that they turn it into where you can actually scan your face and turn it into like a player, like they got it now on NBA.com on the website now where you can scan your face on a player and then make it look like you were playing the game instead of them playing the game. So I can scan my face on Giannis, and then I can play it back on NBA.com, and it'll look like I was doing everything Giannis did that night. Shit. It's getting crazy. What's stopping a nigga from saying, fuck Ronnie, I got beef with him, and now I make a little AI art of him getting hit from the back by Shaquille O'Neal or some shit.
That's wild.
And I post it all over the place. Like, what's the retaliation? Like, what type of laws can we get placed?
I'll be petty like that. You fucking nigga whole lot. I mean, think about it. Back in the day, Sidney Starr got Chingy out of here just off a lie. You could really fucking nigga whole career up. And then how they gonna prove his AI? Now if it's Shaq, no, but you could just do like a random nigga from the block. And it's like, oh, that's that Ronnie with the gay crackhead. Like, fuck, I knew that nigga was sweet.
Gotta get smoked.
Oh, what?
Like,
you homophobic?
Wow. Smoke.
Yeah, if that,
yeah. Okay, but
no, you're not wrong.
He's against being falsely accused. Let's say it right.
It's a prank.
He's against being falsely accused. We'll
hey, you should be able to take him to court like Cardi did Tasha K.
Yeah, what's going to happen is now there's going to have to be different kind of laws and rules for this, because now we're entering like another side of history that we've never seen play out in real time. So we never seen this where you can manipulate stuff to this degree. So at the end of the day, like if I see somebody and they make a picture of me, like just imagine you going on an OnlyFans. And there's a whole entire OnlyFans of you, getting slutted out.
Oh, you best believe I'm suing for payment.
And that's what I'm saying. So
you might not be able to sue because whatever your picture
since it's
was
me,
taken.
you gonna have to pay.
But I'm saying they might have like one of these Facebooks or something might have sold the information. That's what I'm saying. Like Eric had a good point. Like a lot of times we scanned our face, we might not have read the fine print.
It could be sold, man.
Because I don't. The last time I watched porn like 2 years ago. They had that advertisement where it was like, they were like, change the face. And it was a girl getting slid out, and they just slid another girl face on there. I was like, oh, my God. I was like, that's very scary.
Imagine how many weirdos are just going to be coming up to girls, taking their picture. Oh, gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. I'm going to be jerking good tonight. I got you, bitch.
Training his AI like a motherfucker.
Just crazy. Imagine a little weird-ass, nerdy motherfucker just come out of
photos, though.
I mean, photos, but this is different. They can just get a picture like you do the hoop troop. Breezy, you could just be down there on the court.
They can get on the
oh, you know how many weirdos be recording
us? I'm saying you could be down there on the court. They could just be at the game, get a zoom-in picture of your face.
Niggas be with their phones like... titties bouncing.
And then now your kid's not safe.
Your face on Mia Khalifa body now.
And now your kid's not safe because everybody who loved to post their little clout kid pictures, people posting their kids' pictures, you don't know what people are going to do with those now.
That's true.
I mean, it's a scary place
now. I have
refrained
from posting kid photos. It sucks, but... Y'all ain't finna watch my kid grow up.
You're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to post your kids too much because there's too many weirdos out here.
The way they got this shit to manipulate, you're gonna have to be a lot more careful with what you post in your digital footprint now, because you don't know what can be used. Mm-hmm. And I think it's gonna get to a point where we're gonna end up having to have a digital. And I said this before. I think it's gonna get to a point where you're gonna have like a digital license, like an online ID. Where you scan into a government database and it has all your physical attributes and all just like a driver's license, but in digital form. That way it can be traced and scanned, and because now we're gonna start doing all this digital shit and leaving such digital footprints and be able to do digital crime. So there's gonna have to be a way to trace that, because like I said, I don't want nobody going around making fucking pornos and weird ass shit of the people that I fuck with, and that's gonna be fucked up.
Even on a lighter note, because we had talked about AI a while ago, and it kind of shows how rapid this rise was. Because last time we talked about it last year, it was kind of light. Now it's like we're scared of some iRobot shit. But even on a lighter note, I mean, music is at jeopardy. Art, like you said, is at jeopardy. Graphic designers were already complaining, and illustrators were complaining when AI got popular, because they're like, okay, there goes our jobs. So you have that. You have now all of a sudden they've been testing writing scripts out of AI. So you're going to be less creative. If your job can be
replaced by robots, you need to be looking for plans.
But that's everybody. Rappers. We just heard Kanye on 50 different songs. So I'm just saying, like, even on a lighter note, like a lot of entertainment is already going to be compromised. But Bree, you're right. ChatGPT just said they. On some smug shit, like we could take about 94 million jobs. They listed all the jobs they could do, which is a lot, and we've seen it.
Robots could take most jobs. Like everything is really run through computers. Like our whole infrastructure is run through technology. So
I think the scary part is we all assume that robots was gonna take like the basic jobs.
The factory
We're
jobs
talking about
like
creative jobs now.
If you
That's
go on
scary.
YouTube, they got these robots sweating. These robots can sweat. They can jump. Like I've been on YouTube. They picking up boxes. They doing shipment. They doing everything. They know how to shake hands.
Yeah, it's
like
they know how to fuck all type of shit.
Man, if they sweat, they gonna get wet too. That's crazy.
Oh
they have some that sweat. It's
I never
crazy.
heard that line before.
They get wet. They hit them around.
No, I ain't paying for the robot pussy. That's expensive pussy. Robot pussy. Fuck that. That's
it's no different than a toy doll.
Hell no. That probably whacking $100,000. You know somebody gonna buy that shit, but not me.
I'm just
Ronnie, I think it's time.
That's crazy.
That voice ain't even sexy. Nah.
Your Alexa voice.
Yeah.
Alexa,
Ronnie,
turn into porn mode. Right. I really turned the Alexa on in real life and stuff. That's hilarious. This is the other part that's scary to me, though, about the whole AI stuff, because now we talked about the songs, right, and how they can create songs, but it's already hard for, like, people of color to get into the industry as far as entertainment and whatnot. So what's to stop these white people now from just getting that token black artist, token black director, and now we can just manipulate hundreds and thousands of scripts from one person and we all take credit for it, because that's what ultimately is going to happen. With all this AI shit, we all know how it happens. Anytime there's a technological advance, typically what ends up happening is black people end up knowing how to do certain shit, white people capitalize off the shit. That's typically what happens. So I see a bunch of our ideas being put into circulation now, or being like, having a fast track process of getting black thoughts. I feel like that's going to happen a lot. Because now, what's to stop them, like I said, was from getting a one key and pill type of guy, getting them in the room and just having them do a skit for an hour. And now I can have my computer manipulate 1,000 skits from that. So that's a crazy
that's
thing.
exactly what they're gonna do.
They're gonna do that.
It's gonna be an AI movie that come out real soon.
Same with the rap now. Now they can go get a Chief Keef, you go get some of his old music, play it into the little the whatever database, and now I can give it to my white rapper that I got that has the little weird ghetto look that I'm gonna give him, the typical look. And now all of a sudden I got this white Chief Keef sounding ass dude now that's gonna sell.
It's gonna take ghostwriting to the next level though.
Yeah,
no bullshit.
Sure.
Like,
robot writer. That's what's gonna be the name. Robot writer. Motherfuckers ain't gonna say, "Oh, you ain't got no ghostwriter. You got a robot writer." Shit, your shit.
Robots
too good.
code with the pen.
Yeah, he brought a good point, because I wonder how many ghostwriters have been using like ChatGPT over the last year.
I bet.
Hey, I need a verse real quick. Okay, what's the verse about? Sunflowers and hoes and rose. Okay,
definitely
Rose.
Shit got a with a Drake vibe to it, in the melody, and then you got the whole
Meek
shit.
Mill writers, because his shit.
Well, you say Meek Mill writers?
Yeah, because his fucking computer just glitches on Audemars on my wrist. Like,
oh my god,
this motherfucker copy pasted that on every algorithm. Like, change that up, but
make sure you got that in there.
This robot need to be
the
charged.
other scary thing about this AI shit though is if you look at the state of the world right now, with these elections coming up, with the world, the U.S. dollar having the uncertainties and all this stuff, now they can manipulate what we feel like is reality. Because what's to stop us? Because I always believe that once we get technology, the government had it 25, 50 years ago already. So now I'm going back and thinking like, okay, what the hell have they probably sold us as some real shit that was AI the whole time? Or what are they going to sell to us that's AI? Or even worse, what's going to be real and they're going to lie to us and say, oh, no, that was an AI manipulated image and shit. Because now, for all we know, we can have aliens land on this bitch and probe somebody and all of us see it on TV, or all of us catch it because somebody's on camera and they just kill the cameraman. And, oh, no, that was just an AI image. That wasn't real. And most of us are going to believe it. So the fact that they can distort reality is very disturbing. And it just goes back to, we got to check our facts as much as possible. We got to check our surroundings. And we got to really do research outside of just watching what we see on YouTube and the reels and all this other shit, because you don't know what's real. We already never knew what was real. Social media already been a garden for fakeness. But now it's finna get even faker. It's finna get even faker. And then, like I said, with this metaverse shit coming up, where a lot of us are going to be living in this virtual online world, you add to that the ability to just create whatever. Because what's going to happen, we can create shit with our thoughts now. Like we're getting to the point where we can make our thoughts pretty much come like into a fake reality. Whatever we think, it just can happen now. I can just type it in, or I can write it in, or I can say it, and it can just be generated. So that could be a beautiful thing, it could be a dangerous, and it could be an evil thing because everybody's thoughts don't need to be generated.
Yeah, all this is really taken away from living, thinking, and creative. Because even the spirit of debate is gone. You can just look everything up. You can experience everything. So I mean, you always get people that travel and just live a normal life, but I'm seeing even on another level, like damn, like a lot of shit's gonna be lost because everything is, let me just look it up, let me check, and it's like, be wrong, go travel, go experience some stuff, and that's slowly diminishing from society.
Yeah, I just feel like once Meta takes off fully and we all in that like virtual reality world becomes a part of our daily lives, I feel like that and this AI art is all gonna be hand in hand. Because what's going to happen, you already see people creating their own narrative and creating their own identities and stuff like that. But once you add the virtual world into it where you can kind of just create your own universe, I feel like it's going to get dangerous, and a lot of people are going to be out of touch with reality. And that, to me, is going to be the downfall of a lot of humanity as a whole, just what we feel like is human now. Is people are going to get disconnected from being a human because they're going to be so caught up in creating these perfect fictional lives that have nothing to do with their real life survival, their real life conditions. So in real life, we're going to be dying and deteriorating and everything around us is going to be falling apart, but we're going to be living it up in these fucking virtual little worlds and shit like that.
That's already going on, but like they go manifesting into, like you said, like this virtual reality. Like you could be a bum on the street, you know, living underground and shit, but in the AI world, you living fat, you know what I mean, driving Lambos, got digital hoes, you know what I mean.
But Ronnie, we'll cut to the chase. We'll get to the good stuff. Since you brought this up when we weren't talking, who's gonna be your first AI hoe though? Since you can get any bitch you want now with AI, is it gonna be a Megan Good, Gabrielle Union combo for you, Ronnie?
Sukiyana?
In the AI world, I would just be belligerent with it. Like, I'm gonna just be wild with it. I'm gonna be like the black Hugh Hefner.
I feel like you're gonna be able to create more.
Yeah, niggas gonna be mixing up bitches like sodas at McDonald's and shit. Like, give me a mix of Laura London with a little dream doll in there. Throw some Timbs. Like, it's gonna be some weird shit going on, bro.
It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a good time.
Have you ever seen, like I said, have you ever seen the all-you-can-drink soda at the fucking fast food places? That's how it's gonna be.
Wait, so what's your stance on future AI? You are fucking future AI robots? I'm kind of getting mixed signals.
No. Future AI robots are disgusting. I'm staying away from all the shit, really.
I'm good on digital pussy, robo.
I don't want to, and I don't want to be one of those niggas. I
like real pussy. You feel?
And I think you're gonna get a lot of niggas who gonna get so hooked on the digital pussy that they're not even gonna be able to get up for real. I mean,
that's what people are doing now.
That's what we
talked about. I don't be one of those niggas like. I think it's gonna be like they see some real pussy, they're like, oh, I can't do it.
But maybe this will keep some of those school shooters in the house. They'll be too busy getting digital pussy.
Hopefully, shit.
They getting digital pussy now with their hands, and it ain't working.
It's different when you got the virtual glasses on and shit.
Yeah, maybe they could do virtual shootouts and shit and take their anger out.
True.
They don't have to do it the real way. But if they're gonna shoot, they need to leave.
Maybe they can shoot themselves in the head and save us all a problem. That's what they really should. That's what they want to do.
Or here's another one.
Colin, you want them to go to hell?
Yes. If I can save some innocent people's lives go right immediately.
But going back to the digital
thing, wouldn't want to be ya.
I think school is gonna end up being digital anyway. I think the classroom as we know it. I think the classroom as we know it is gonna be in danger, especially for public schools. I think I think it's gonna get to a point where you're going to have to pay to have your kid in an actual classroom. I think people that are gonna be public are all going to be through virtual eventually. I think they tested it out through the whole COVID situation. They don't give a fuck who left behind. They're going to put the parents, the motherfuckers going to be left at home, and I feel like that's what's going to happen. So it's going to be virtual. So I think a lot of the school shootings will be eliminated that way because it ain't going to be a whole lot of schools no more.
True.
To shoot up.
You're going to have to, I was just saying, you're going to have to pay for private schools just so that your kids can know the difference between men and women.
Right.
So that's the future.
I'd rather if I have to if they're gonna implement all these 12 genders and all this other shit, I'll take my little at home school then, so I can make sure I'm nitpicking into the inaccuracies and the bullshit. Make sure my kid isn't getting, like I said, this isn't The Sims. That's what I always say. This is real life. Sorry, bud. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it a bill.
That's true. Catholic schools ain't no better. So maybe Lutheran. What's good, Martin Luther?
No, maybe home. Maybe Dillon. Maybe I have to come up with my own
maybe
shit.
Kanye
my own
school
little shit.
would be the best option.
No, because they said Kanye schools are under investigation right now for. They said they have people eating on the floor and begging for food.
No. They said they had them eating sushi the Asian way. Yeah. So that sounds like some rich shit to me. You feel me? That sounds rich.
Sound like some nigga parents wanting to
on
come
the floor.
up.
I don't
know.
That's how they eat over there.
I guess that's what you get. What you get. I'm cool. I didn't have my kids come to school with sushi. Just give them some McDonald's. Give them some fucking pizza. Some pizza like anybody
chicken
else.
Sandwich.
Chicken. What the fuck was we eating? Fucking mock chicken leg like everybody else. Every other kid. They don't need no damn sushi. But shout out to them. But shout out to the AI.
Shout out to them.
Don't, like I said, don't get it twisted. Everything that you may see today might be the last real images you might ever see. Like I said, we don't know what's real, what's fake. Every president from here on out might be some fake AI generated ass dude that's not even real. Like I said, I got to see people in real life to believe him now. Yeah. I got to get confirmation. I got to see you in the 3D. And even then, even if I see you in real life, I got to be able to walk behind you because that could be a hologram. I don't believe shit no more.
Yeah, that's
true.
I don't believe shit.
Too. Yeah, Joe Biden might be an animatronic for all we know.
No, because if Joe Biden was a robot, they wouldn't have him look like a sleepy ass boring.
Like
they would have made him.
He like the little rat. He like the little rat from Chuck E. Cheese that was just.
No, he looks
eyes
like
low.
No, he looks like Palpatine from Star Wars before they revealed he was an evil Sith. Like he was like a regular little old politician.
Tired. That's what he looks.
Tired as a bitch.
Sleepy.
And shout out Joe Biden.
Shout out to Sleepy
Joe Biden. For the Passover.
Conservative podcast. This is hilarious. Black conservative.
Nigga just got older. But I love Eric's 180. I'm riding for Biden. He said I'm dick riding for Biden. I'm like, what the hell?
Never. We gave Biden. Look, Biden got his fair shot, but at the
if you don't like Biden, we fight. And he down there swung off on me. I'm like, damn, nigga.
At the end of the day, like
I said, Trump, you get stuck.
Right, he did say that.
He passed his little Asian bill, and none of us else got anything.
Hey, Biden, as long as you get rid of them student loans, we even.
He might pass an Asian student loan bill, but we ain't getting shit. Man. He might pass an LGBT student loan bill, but niggas, y'all gonna have to wait. So. Fuck Biden, Jill. We don't fuck with you either. You talking about inviting everybody to the motherfucking house.
Yeah, fuck them Iowa hoes.
I'm still mad LSU had to go, but they got a racist ass coach anyway.
What it do? What the fuck they talking about Iowa?
Hey, that coach helped them win.
Another thing we do got to talk about before we get too far down the rabbit hole is it was a topic we was going to talk about last week, but I had to bring Breezy in the building because Breezy has to answer this question for us. It was a post this young lady was posting. And she was she had an argument with a guy because basically what she was trying to explain to the guy was pussy isn't free. And she said something like along the lines of, I'm not finna go out with no guy and I'm not finna fuck nobody that's not my guy and not get paid for it. If you're not my husband, if we have sex, you got to be running that cash because pussy ain't free and she don't give a fuck what nobody say. And, she had people coming in calling her a prostitute and saying all this other shit. But
everybody calling her a prostitute.
But then you did have other women saying, like, no, y'all got the game fucked up. Pussy not free. We just can't be giving pussy y'all for free. It's not free.
I agree with that.
So, and there was guys saying the same thing. So it wasn't just a one-sided sex or gender thing. It was people on both sides from both genders. My question to everybody is pussy free?
We can ask the expert.
Y'all acting like they wasn't taking women out on dates back in the day in the 60s and the 70s and the 50s.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are we talking about hand-to-hand
I'm
transactions?
just saying, they was lining up for the pussy back then just like niggas do now.
So,
it's the same shit.
Wait, is she talking about hand-to-hand transactions or just spend money on me?
Pussy ain't never been free.
Because those are two different
like, there was prostitutes. There's always been prostitutes.
But Brie, are we talking
prostitutes
about
in the Bible?
We talking about dates, spending money on dates, or
a date is the same. A date is an investment.
That's not the same.
But pussy payments and pussy investments are different. Pussy payments and pussy investments is different.
I got some questions. We getting juicy
There's
now.
There's a difference between me going and buying a
You're
pair
not
of
just
Nikes
finna fuck. I'm just letting you know that now. If that's the question, you're not just finna fuck.
If a nigga got 30,000,
you're not just gonna say, "Hi, nice to meet you. Can we fuck?"
I got $40,000 for you.
Well, let me see it.
That's what I'm saying. So you would though.
Well,
but on the
that
question,
was the first question.
But
what's the going rate for pussy?
But that's the question.
You the expert, Mr.
But that's the question, though. Is
Lil John.
What's the budget?
It's not necessarily what's the budget. It's not even necessarily about the price. It's just that we're talking about hand to hand. If you're going out with a guy and you decide to have sex with him, do you expect money in exchange? Like, do you expect some sort of money or some sort of value out of it? Or is it okay for a woman to just fuck a guy because she wanted to fuck him and not expect anything out of it? Like, is a money exchange, should that be the minimum requirement every time? Because a lot of women get looked at as prostitutes.
It's not like a money exchange. Money exchange is clearly prostitution. There are bitches who sell pussy. They make money off of it. They do it for a living. They've been doing it for years. When I think of pussy, I think of you can do 2 + 2 is 4, or you can do A² + B² divided by 3 with a radical of 5. There's pussy like that too. You want the 2 + 2 is 4 pussy?
That's the jumping through a million hoops.
I don't think it's pussy like that. I don't
there is pussy like that. There's level to the pussy.
That's good pussy too, though.
But at the end of the day, pussy is power because we have the say so. We're the one that's gonna make the final call. If I want to fuck you on the first date, that's my decision.
Yeah.
But does power come with price, bitch? That's what this power.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Ronnie?
She did a lot
I said it's always y'all decision.
Yeah, I thought you said it's all of our decision. I just wanted to make sure.
Honestly, in a way, it is.
But it's not.
If the niggas don't want to fuck, y'all gonna be asked out, and the price is going down. If we never sent
I ain't never met a nigga. So
you never what?
I ain't never met a nigga I couldn't have. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying that.
But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day,
if we banded together,
pussy,
the price
I'm not
be
gonna
down.
say that it's free. If y'all banded together, y'all can't.
The Sims start fucking up the price.
Y'all
breeze.
can't because your hands gonna get too tired.
Sims start fucking up the
Y'all
price.
can't. Y'all
But
can't.
hold on. The Sims fucking up the price, but I love this conversation because it goes back to the shit I tell the ladies all the time. Like do pussy cost? Okay, do it cost? They not gonna say it costs directly, but it do. We know it do. Whether you dating or paying for it.
It's a different price.
You know, it's like one of those things where you need to call for a quote.
But it goes
you know what I'm
back
saying?
to-
Prices are variable.
It goes back to my
There is
shit.
no price tag.
Like
There
bums
is.
shouldn't
You
get
said
pussy.
40,000.
So a lot of ladies be still fucking bums, and I be still confused. Like, how do the bums move up?
Y'all
Because pussy
fucking-
costs and all this shit. How are these bum ass niggas that ain't got no money,
Because-
they ain't got no shit?
That's just a lot of
Can I say
bitches
this?
in run into bums when you fucking niggas that you met at the club, fucking
Okay,
niggas who
right.
be trying to
Right,
holler
right.
at
They
you while
get
you
the fuck
walk.
for free, but the
You know
normal
what I'm
nigga gotta
saying?
pay. That's
A
what
lot
it
of
is.
times, again,
'Cause y'all
that's
fucking
that's
for free.
also a bitch who probably made a bad call on a drunk night. We've been there before. Everybody done been there
But
before.
that's your price. I fucked her for free on the drunk shit. Or she get drunk. That's your price. Now you get drunk and I fuck when you drunk. Your price is some
So
tequila
basically,
shots.
the price drops.
The
with
price
tequila.
ain't
That's
always
different.
money.
Yes, that's true.
The tequilas are involved. The price drop. I mean,
When
because
But that's
Casamigo-
not meaning she
Casamigo
gonna
bottle.
fuck like a nigga on the first date that she met from. She might. There are chicks that do that, but the bitch you want might not do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Bree,
More than
can I-
likely,
do
a
you-
high value. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace.
That's crazy when now y'all want to quote
The
Kevin
high-
Samuels.
but no, it's real shit though. Cause
The
ladies
high
should- they should
value
value
pussy,
they
your
shit.
A² + B² divided by 2²
Yeah.
minus 586. She's not letting you fuck on the first night. Even though she
Yes,
wants
they
to,
are.
she's gonna call the nigga she been fucking. She gonna keep you online too, though,
But Bree, random
What,
niggas,
until-
random
until-
niggas fuck.
until the numbers are showing. I'm sorry, it just is what it is.
That's
like,
what it go back around to. Like, ladies,
I don't
y'all
fuck
gotta
broke niggas,
Put a price
so-
on the pussy. Put
So
some standards on the
Yeah.
pussy. Stop
so
letting
basically, what
bums
you're
fuck.
saying.
When did you stop fucking broke niggas?
when I got my money up, and I was humble about it.
You did though, so stop acting like women don't fuck.
But I was
broke.
broke too. Like everybody been there.
That's true.
Everybody.
I-
been there.
But a lot of women
Yeah.
is broke now. You just got a little surgery.
So
Your
you're not
quota's
for
higher,
broke-
but you
so-
don't have money.
Yeah, you're not for broke women having these high standards, though, are you? You're
Yeah,
for-
we was all. I mean, like at 18, 19, we was just figuring out how to get money. Like niggas wasn't as comfortable as they are now. Like let's just be honest.
Right,
That's
yeah, no.
that was broke
Exactly.
compared to now. We all done leveled up since then.
So basically, what you're
Now-
trying to say is like based on the level, the higher the level of the pussy, the higher the level of expectation. Basically, you know, it doesn't necessarily come with a set price, but
I mean,
you're
if
going to
you-
be expected to do things that are going to involve value.
Is
of
it
money.
possible that
But
the
if
person
you already doing the shit like as a nigga, like if you already living that life and it's nothing to
what's
you,
it,
like
buying a pussy life?
it ain't buying a pussy. It just living
Whole
like it's a higher level. Like once you elevate, you
think-
get better pussy.
I think the
that's
biggest.
one
I think the
But they
conversation.
still they're paying
That's true.
directly because now you got to
But
buy
I think
bags.
in order to like quantify the
Dumb
debate here, I think it has to be we got to figure out the difference between investing in pussy or investing in a woman and just flat out buying for pussy like a
women be scared to say they have a price.
Right.
Women have prices, and
we don't have a price. We have value.
We
have value.
I just said 40,000. You said show it to me.
We don't have a price.
Your price is 40,000 that you'll let a random nigga fuck. You insinuated
I
that.
didn't say random, nigga. Like, for one, with all the diseases and all that shit in the world, I don't get how much money you got. I'm not letting random niggas fuck. And that random bitch might have herpes or anything non-curable, okay? I'm just saying. Whatever.
But it's not a random nigga, but a nigga. Okay, breathe.
For 40,000, you're fucking raw, Ronnie. You're not thinking twice.
A rich nigga that's been hawking you for a while that you kind of know. You've been seeing.
It's not a random nigga. It's
enough that he's not random, but
a
enough
nigga you're not attracted to.
Yeah,
that you would never get a time of day to.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Because if they're random and if they are random and you're attracted to them, the stakes, the variability is higher. But the real test, like you said, is going completely out of your comfort zone, but with somebody who might be worth $1 million plus. You know what I'm saying? Still not fucking. I'm sorry. Fuck out of here.
I guess the other question,
I might get something out of you. Not fucking.
Are you a madam now?
I'm just saying.
Because Kendrick flat out said
I don't work. What did the city girl say? I don't work jobs, bitch. I am a job. You don't like it? Take a hike. Pay me for a second slot. Period. All right. Damn.
And that's why.
So
and that's why Uzi's cheating on her with his tattoo.
And that's why Uzi hasn't gone anywhere. Okay, he might be cheating, but he's still going back home to that sucking slot.
She not going nowhere. Okay. He's getting sucked the slut while he getting
JT don't need him.
Oh,
okay. We're not gonna go into
that. She don't. They both got their own money. They in their own lane.
They got money. I mean, they definitely got their
internet. Babble.
See if you're saying Dream Doll or somebody, but come on.
They definitely got their own money. But I mean, like I said, I guess the answer to the question is pussy ain't free. Like I said,
the question to your answer is call for your quote. Okay, you can fill out your online application, and we can see where you can be placed. There's a pussy for your budget.
So
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's raw pussy out here.
If you a Denny's
this
nigga,
is like the
you can get
fanciest
some
way of
Denny's
saying prostitution I ever heard in my life.
You an Applebee's nigga, you can get some Applebee's pussy.
Yeah, but she's saying different price for different pussy. You just said that. I was just like,
different levels of money get you different levels of
madam way.
Ronnie, are you agreeing with me?
I'm not agreeing with you in the transaction. Like, if you talking about the transaction, no, I don't agree with that. I just agree with yo status type shit. Like,
I guess the other question.
And to be fair, I think women should be able to charge. I think y'all should be charging $10,000 for pussy. I don't think y'all should be just giving pussy up.
I mean,
now I'm saying that, but realistically, the price now, if you pop and whack, your price needs to be dinner a burger. But the average woman, or you need to be getting your shit together or get married.
That's the problem. A lot of chicks ain't bad to where they could just have these.
If your mattress is on the floor, you should be a burger. Like, for real.
If I'm a crackhead and I'm trying to go get a decent job and I want to get $50 an hour, no experience, they gonna look at me crazy.
Facts.
I think that women, I'm like, you don't get no money in your life for looking good, but now you want to charge. Don't DM me unless it's $50. And I'm like, no one's DMing you because I seen your tweets. You're lonely and sad.
But it's everyday simps out here, and they cashing these ladies, and they they feeding their ego.
And you ain't even ladies. You don't even have to fuck to get cashed on. That's how you know you really out here doing that shit the right way. You don't have to fuck to get cashed on. I'm just telling you.
You just gotta be a sexy.
You just gotta be bad.
I'm telling you, you gotta be bad for sure. But bad is a mentality. Bad is a mentality. Bad is how you carry yourself. All right, bad is in your walk. It's in your talk. It's in your demeanor.
I'm gonna walk around like $1 trillion nigga, but I don't got $1 trillion.
You sound
hey,
like,
bitch, I got $1 trillion.
Because when you really looking good and you feeling good, you're there mentally, physically. You know what I'm saying?
Bald headed and 370 pounds and. Bad skin.
But he smiles. But he smiles all day, every day. He gonna attract bitches.
Women, stop gassing weak hoes up. That's why we'll never get nowhere.
There is a chick for everybody though. There is a nigga out there for everybody.
But guess what? They don't want.
They ain't gonna want.
They don't want them. I see it all the time. I be on Twitter. I'm lonely. I see the fat niggas. You ain't lonely. You got people around you. They dub them. I see it, and I'm like, you'll never hit. You'll never hit. Women know what they're doing. That's why they can't put a price. They have a price. They don't want to say it, and they also know if you a fine nigga that she like. There is no price.
Now, we've already said that. Everybody got a price for everything. Obviously, for M, I'm hitting, but I'm still never hitting on the same night. Like, you going to have to show me the my chart. It's
Jordan
2023.
Jordan Poole ain't trying to. And took you on the Ice Spice special. You ain't hit on the first night?
No, she got to see the pie chart in the investment.
And at the end of the day, bitches, this is my whole mentality behind letting the nigga hit on the first night is, why give it up so quick? You're missing all the cashing in between. This nigga is finna invest in that pussy. And you gonna let him hit on the first night?
I will say that most niggas that are serious and got real money.
If it's fire, he gonna invest in that shit.
Most NBA players with sense, they're not taking you serious if they hit the first night. So that is a good
especially if he pressing you and he bugging. If he pressing you, he sweating you. Definitely not hitting the first. I don't give a fuck how you look. You definitely got something. Fuck that.
Yeah, because it's like once you hit the
first
night,
you clearly ain't got hit on in a minute. So fuck that.
Trash zone.
What if it's a dude who hoop overseas? Did that change the level too?
No, fuck that. You only making $60K, nigga. Fuck out of here.
No, they can make
$100K, $150K.
Women know the salaries now.
Exactly. You're on Google, nigga. Public info.
I'm to start telling these motherfuckers, I'm a software designer, baby. What's up?
I'll come code some stuff for me.
But then you like, you know what I'm saying?
One
thing I can say, you can tell a nigga by his shoes, like we always say, shoes, personal appearance, and the type of car he drive.
And it's cologne.
That's the reason why the bum niggas
$100 for some cologne, $300 for some Creed. That ain't that much.
That's why bum niggas.
Whoa, girl, that's one of the most expensive bottles.
$300. I mean, a regular cologne is like $150. $300. I mean,
oh my god,
my purse costs more than that.
We don't wear purses. Dipping and dabbling around some rich niggas.
Men don't wear purses.
$300.
No. Don't get it twisted.
You talking like you Ruby Rose now.
I mean, like that's not that much for cologne. I spend that much on my makeup. Like it's easy, you know.
We don't wear that either.
I know, but it's the same type of expense as an extra add-on. I mean, $300 for some cologne, like bags cost more than that. Shoes cost more than that. Y'all paying more than that for aftermarket shoes. Come on now. That's standard. Shoes. You don't have to have a $300 cologne to smell good.
I gotta throw this little buy shit away.
Just saying.
Polo, I got the Polo 3.
Polo 3. Throw all his buy away.
I got Polo Versace. No, I got smells. Polo Versace. I got all kind of shit. Don't get it twisted.
I do love a man that smells good now.
Gucci. This nigga crying tears of axe right now.
I do love a man that smells good, but do you think ladies know what $300 cologne is? Really, it all smells good.
$300 yet. The most pussy got off the Versace Euro, so the ladies love that shit, whether they realize it or not. Type shit, like they
even Marc Jacobs. I mean, I love Gucci Guilty. There's some regular colognes that's been solid for years. Like it don't gotta be $300. Move your investment elsewhere. Okay.
That's expensive as a bitch.
I ain't never had a chick. I ain't never had a chick smell me and be
good
like,
luck, single lady.
Ooh, you got that Creed on. Like,
all the single niggas.
I don't know what
good luck.
I got on. As long as it ain't Axe, you good.
I mean,
fellas.
but to be fair, my cousins is young. They young niggas are heavy on the cologne. Like I see some of my cousins collect. Like we had bullshit back in the day, but
that's why I know Breezy not tripping, because I'm like, I know these niggas that not all of them even got money.
Look at the outfits they wear. It's bum niggas that live in the projects with their mama can't read. Full of mirror fits.
And that belt and that designer belt.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And the new Jordans.
You gotta think it's knockoff season now. The knockoff smell just the same. Just good.
No, the knockoffs don't. The knockoffs smell like alcohol always. They got that nasty ass after smell.
You get a good.
You put some oil on first.
A good cologne knockoff, I'll
show
go with
me the
every
way,
time.
so I can save a few bucks. Show me the way.
Give it a try.
Skin gonna be red as a bitch.
Since we already talking about the hoes and the pussy and stuff like that, I wanted to talk about this Little Mama and Sukihana situation, because recently Sukihana had the Slut Me Out video where she's getting walked like a dog. Her and my booty hole brown chick. I don't know her name.
She got paid for that.
I don't know her name. I just call her.
Walk me by my hair, motherfucker.
Yeah, I just call her my booty hole brown chick. And Sukihana, she's probably the most. To me, she's the biggest disgrace that ever happened to female rap. She's a clown. One of the worst MCs.
Hey, one thing about Sukihana, did y'all see that viral video about the guy asking them to shake their ass? Sukihana was the only one that said, how much? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not going to shake my ass.
She doesn't get props for being a professional.
She was shaking her ass for that boy.
Now, come on, but to shake my ass on free so you can profit off of it? Come on now. She knew what was up.
Yeah, a big name.
I get it. No, she's smart, but I expect that from a professional whore. That's like, I mean, that's like Michael Jordan. They tell Michael Jordan to shoot a shot. Like, of course he's. For how much? He's a basketball player. You just can't tell him to shoot. You can't just tell Ray Allen to shoot a
Shout out Erica Banks. She did it in no problem. Get your money out fast.
She's not a professional.
Are these rappers or prostitutes?
I didn't see that video.
There's rapper-toots. That's what I'm calling them now. Rapper-toots.
It's no shame. Like, I mean, ladies got to divide the hoes from the ladies, because it's getting too mixed up.
What happened to rapping? What's all the sexual antics, though? Like, I get it. Don't get me wrong, but
Now, a lot of people like to go back to like Lil' Kim. She kind of godfathered the oversex. But what people forget is Lil' Kim wasn't just sex. She was rapping gangster shit in there too. Man. She had her sexy shit, but she was spitting with niggas. Even like when the Trinas came out talking all that shit. Trina just did a tiny desk. Shout out to Trina, one of the OGs. She just did a tiny desk, and I'm listening to some of these songs. I'm like, Trina actually compared to these new chicks, she actually was spitting. When you compare it to these new chicks, everything is just pussy, pussy, pussy. Like back in the day, they had a better way of balancing the pussy with real woman shit. Now these women now have put their entire womanhood on being a sex symbol and prostitution. And like I said, Sukihana is one of the worst of the worst. Like we already see you throw up on a dick. I don't want to see you. You don't get to talk shit about anybody. Her and Lil Mama got at it because I guess Lil Mama, you could tell she's one of those
hip hop purists or something.
No, I don't even say hip hop purist.
She never really went down that lane. So
I guess you say, but you can tell she kind of be in her own bubble and be late on shit.
Lip gloss was a hit.
She's one of those people who be in her own bubble, don't really be hip on shit. And she came across this video and she really reacted like an old lady. Like that's why I'm like, when I first saw her, she reacted. I'm like, do you really be on the internet? This is kind of normal.
Nah, she don't.
You can tell she really don't be.
I was a little disturbed, and I'm like Sukihana. I'm like, yeah, I know.
But
hoes
she
like
was
that,
disturbed, but the way she worded it was
you was disturbed by the.
I was disturbed.
You was disturbed by the Suki video.
I was disturbed by him grabbing them by the hair.
He did grab him like two Rottweilers headed to Michael Vick house in 07.
You never. And I don't think there's a price that you can put on that to have me do that. I'm sorry.
Sure they got paid in promotion.
It's just all a part of like BDSM.
Not enough. She didn't get an M for that, then she shouldn't have did it.
M.
How much would it cost?
He don't even have an M.
To look like a fucking sex slave? On hell no.
That's her whole image, Breezy. That's her image. She's a sex slave. She's a hoe. Like that's part of her sexual.
I think her stock is going down because
she literally posted a picture of her.
So ladies don't like to be dominated. Like that's all that shit.
I think
we like to be dominated, but come on now. A lot of women were uncomfortable with that. The comments were just like, come on now. Well, a lot of people was like, all right now, this is below. That's below her. I don't even, you know what I'm saying?
Judging that she has a real porn out gagging on dick and that her whole entire content is just dick thirsty side bitch shit. I wouldn't be surprised if she is a high end escort and that she just uses rap as a way to legally market her shit. I think so,
because what music does she put out?
She been fucking the rappers for years, y'all. That's been her thing. Like,
Cause I think, and I think that, and you're right. I think that's what's happening is it's just like when Waka Flocka became a rapper, but at first he was just that unknown hitter, gangster looking random nigga in the background of the Gucci videos. Now we're starting to see this happen with the whores. We saw it happen with the gangster niggas in the background, where the gangster bodyguard nigga now is rapping. Now we're seeing the slut that was getting ran through by everybody. Now she's becoming a rapper. And that's where you're getting these Sukihanas from. And all they're doing is they don't give a fuck what you say, because the more we talk about them, the more that nigga with money is like, damn, I want to buy her.
That's true, because if you look at the comments, it's all old niggas, like 40 and up looking ass niggas.
So
because at the end of the day,
she get way more money probably sucking dick than speaking on a mic.
Than record sales, I was just about to say.
Right, so just from her point of view, I can see how you have to suck dick to survive and gargle come to get what's yours. So I understand what you do.
She did come from nothing. I'll give her that.
Come from nothing.
Keep
on sucking and keep on sucking. You'll make it one day. So just keep on sucking. Like, keep on sucking. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. I understand. Everybody got different.
Shout out to the original throat goes
Superhead.
Superhead.
Made it. Like she at the top level of what hoes can do. Like what higher level? I mean,
see, like I said in my algebra problem, there's Sukihana, then there's Ashanti, there's Maya. What do you want?
High-end escorts.
That's true.
It's pussy free, right? Think of those.
But it's more girls that look like Sukihana though.
But you wanna know what it is? And I realize
because that's your budget.
What it is they look like. And this goes back to the pussy price situation. This goes back to the pussy price topic. I think that a lot of us, we kind of put a lot of these women on a pedestal, and we're not understanding that they have a price just like a lot of women have a price. And at the end of the day, a lot of the Ashantis and the Sukihanas and the Holly Berries and a lot of these chicks, like I said, we talked about. I mean, everybody. A lot of people say Young Miami one of the finest women they done seen on TV. Well, she's getting pissed on by a rich.
They must only
like,
got revolt or something.
I'm just saying, like, a lot of these chicks that a lot of these niggas simp over and look up to are just high-end prostitutes. So that's why I think it's time to start give more credit and shout out to the everyday women that's out here working, doing their thing. Don't have to rely on this shit, because I think too often we let the representation of women as a whole be these opportunist ass, sexual ass, overly fucked up bitches online, and I don't think they represent the everyday woman. Like a lot of chicks is simping to that level, is fucking to that level, but at the end of the day, these bitches is AI. I don't even know who's AI or not. I don't even know if asses is real. Now bitches about to have fake AI asses and AI BBLs.
Now that's good, because they need to start getting them for real. So if they got to get the fake ones, I'm all for it. Shit,
Would that be crazy if you follow a chick on Instagram, every picture she just got fat ass, fat titties. You finally meet her and you're like, where the ass? Where the titties?
As long as she ain't fat.
That was AI. I thought you would like me for me.
She fat, she better be thick.
I thought you like me for me. No, I like you D for D. That's a double D, bitch. So, shout out all that. Fuck all that other shit.
I'm dead.
But going back to the Little Mama shit, I got off topic. Little Mama basically commented on Sukihana's video, pretty much saying like, hey, I don't want our daughters and I don't want us to be viewed like this as black women getting dragged like pit bulls and whatnot. And pretty much, played the Sister Sledge, MC Light role on her, which I like, saying that she don't like us being viewed that way. NLE Chopper, he responded with one of the most ignorant responses I ever seen in my life, talking about this is for the Blackfoot, gel hair, Cheeto eating chicks. And he went on for a long, and I got it, but I'm like, it was a bunch of ignorant nigga shit for me. When I looked at the responses, for the most part, everybody was really riding for Little Mama. I mean, Sukihana tried to play you think you better than us because you got to perform with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. That it was a lame ass comeback, and then it was like, find me in your nigga phone. And like after a while, you being a whore, you being the people's whore only has so much clapback after a while. Like after so many times, especially once the little humble chick who's been through it already, like Little Mama's got dragged already. Yeah. So it's kind of like we're at that point of Little Mama where it's like we really don't want to drag you no more. So once the chick who's got dragged and been through it already kind of calls you out
for that TLC biopic.
Yeah, it's like I feel like you're at the end of your little thought rope. Like go back to bopping in the background. We don't want to see you on stage.
That's what I'm saying. Like pussy been had a price. Like I liked when hoes used to keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
Now bitches talk too much.
Now you got Russell Wilson's putting the price through the roof. This is why niggas get mad at simps, because you got to think if you're a single man, right? And a simp comes into the equation, and let's say y'all talking to three women. These three women they don't really got too much going on for themselves. They either make a minimum wage, not making too much money, but they look good. Man, you got three dudes all trying to get with them, right? But the three dudes make a good living for themselves. One dude goes up to the chick and starts tricking on all of them. Tricking. Now the next dude who's going to say, no, I'm going to make you earn this because I'm the one who got the bread. You got to earn this money. The next dude has to fight through that spoiled entitledness because the first Russell Wilson ass nigga already gave him shit just for looking good. So now they feel like, oh, all I need is my looks. That's the reason why niggas get mad at those type of niggas, because it's like as for the single men in that pool, you sending a chick off that's finna come to me with her kid expecting to get taken care of later on that I gotta deal with. So I get it. It's all the circle of life.
But them niggas, they still don't get too serious at the end of the day. So you just let them spend their money and you shit. Just wait on it. She gonna call you.
Well, the next question I got though, Ronnie, you're single. The next question I got is it even safe to approach women? Because I've seen a bunch of viral clips where guys are trying to tell a woman, like, hey, you got something, you left your wallet on your car, you left your purse on the top of your car or something like that, and she videoed like, oh, this creep is trying to talk to me, and a lot of gym videos where they be in the gym, and a guy will look over once or twice, and the girl will be, this guy's staring at me, and of course the girl will have some tight-ass leggings on or some booty shape wear all in the gym, doing nothing but booty exercises. So, she's
that'd be
looking,
motivation at the gym.
You know, this creep is looking at me. So I know a lot of guys now, especially in my age group, because I'm one of the guys. I don't acknowledge women at all when I'm in public. I act like I don't see them. None of that. But I advise more people married than not married. You stay away unless you're pursuing a woman or you know her, I advise y'all to stay the fuck away. Don't contact. If they walk, look in the air, treat it like a white chick in Mississippi in 1964.
We saw it when Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin had a 10-second conversation and got sued, lost his job and everything.
Right. Because it's at the point now where if anything goes left in your interaction with a woman, you have no leverage to protect yourself whatsoever. And whatever they say,
except realistically, unless you're a broke nigga, you kind of got a good shot. They may run a TikTok for clout. Rich niggas really got to worry about it, but
that for a broke nigga, exactly, he don't got nothing to. They don't got nothing to gain from that.
But even as a broke nigga, you can your reputation is, and that reputation could hinder you from making said money in the future. Though.
No, that's true.
So I mean, it fucks with everybody.
He's a creepy ass nigga.
I think. I mean, you said scared to approach women.
Is it safe to approach women anymore? Like when you approach, when you out on the prowl, Ronnie, and you see a nice little tenderoni, and you trying to go rap at. What is your approach?
Do you go raw dog or do you wait for a sign?
Like, do you feel safe? Do you still approach? Like, how long do you have to know a chick, or when is the point where you feel comfortable sliding in and going from Urkel to Stefan on a chick?
I think it's safe to do it. I think that with social media and all the shit that we talk about, a lot of guys, they don't feel comfortable, talking to women, but you should still talk to women. Like, just take your chance. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Like,
worst could happen is you get accused that you got.
She gonna say no, and then you shoot it with somebody else.
No, the worst that could happen is she can say you tried to rape me and ruin your whole grass cutting career.
Don't try to do that.
Don't get your grass cut by Ronnie no more. He tried to touch me and said the whole time y'all just got into it and shit.
That's the thing. Like, okay, like. That's a good example. Like, if I'm in a professional setting or doing something, making some money, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just business first. You feel me?
What if a bad?
If we out and about,
why you doing your job?
Well, it's how you do it too.
Okay, I want to see how professional you are.
Because one thing I would say, like, don't wait till I walk past to talk to me. Like, no, don't. And if I'm cutting, if I'm riding, I'm cutting grass. Like, don't wait till I'm bending over doing something. Like, a lot of times niggas pick the wrong time to merge in.
That's different. That's different. I agree with that.
Y'all, you gotta wait till a bitch walk past.
But see, that's the thing, fellas. Y'all gotta peep eye contact and
no, you gotta peep eye contact. You need to catch me before you walk past.
If she looking at you for more than 2 seconds, looking at you in your eyes, just holler at her, cause she ain't looking at you just cause type shit. Chicks don't do that.
You might have something on your nose,
Yeah,
it's the truth.
But
you might
shoot your shot. That's all I'm gonna say. Women, more like dominant type women, love being approached by a dominant type male.
Niggas for ego boost too.
Exactly. Keep all your
shot Matumbo. I'm good.
Hey, but sometimes you need to know when you're out of your lane. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Sometimes you need to know.
You never out your lane.
But if you approach me and it's just really how you approach me, like, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, what happened to, excuse me, miss, what's your name?
Luther.
Where you from? Okay. What happened?
What happened?
Nice we do shit. Though. What happened to, my name is Charlie, last name Wilson? Like, for me, because I'm a professional woman, I like a handshake. I like a high.
What the fuck?
I like a high, and I like to hear your name. Hi, my name is Tom. Nice to meet you.
Is it a business meeting or a soiree?
Because what else are you gonna say?
You would end up on a TikTok.
We're fucking grown. I'm about to be 30 years old. Like,
ladies do like
I need a firm handshake.
But fellas, if she shake your hand,
I need
like
eye
a nigga,
contact.
Run.
And I need
your
your
name. She
name.
don't put her shit in there like that.
She said she like a firm handshake.
Firm handshake, eye contact, and I need a name.
Is this a inner job interview?
Hi, my name is Tom. Hi, my name is Ryan.
I think that's reasonable.
I'm not firmly shaking no woman.
I think that's reasonable based on the tier she's looking for.
You're out of my lane. You're out of my league. I don't know. See, I'm seeing M's. I don't know, but the minute I meet, I'm shaking hands.
Bree sound like she had an auction.
That's not like looking for a business partner.
I'm not. I'm looking for an adult conversation. Like,
that isn't like that's, but that's not ladylike
because
for women to shake. Men handshake, that's a big thing for manhood.
So women don't shake hands, right?
I shake hands.
I'm saying, like if you're dating, if you're talking to somebody, I'm not gonna shake a woman's hand in a business aspect.
You gonna do a Michael Jordan, Mary J. Blige?
I'm gonna put my hand out, but if she grip my hand and shake it firm, I'm gonna be like, whoa, like.
Is this when you negotiate?
Women don't shake hands firmly.
That's what I just said.
Is this when you negotiate the pussy price deal? Is that what you talking about? Firm business handshake.
That's what I'm saying.
$1,500
and
no
she shake
P.
my hand firm, I'm gonna be like, whoa,
handshake. I'm sorry. I mean, like, unless I'm meeting someone at like a bar or something, it's a handshake. I get handshakes, you know, like you smile, hi, nice to meet
He
you.
just sold a car.
Yeah,
Hi,
that's what
Jamal.
I'm saying. Like,
Hey, I just wanted to
do.
stop you. I know you know, man. I just wanted to stop you. I know you seem like you're busy, like you're going somewhere. But if we can just exchange information, I would like to meet up. Maybe have lunch.
Hand on the hip.
After you said hi, you know, my name is Charlie. Blah, blah, you know, we might be at the coffee shop. We might be at the gas station. Like, you just need to know when it's your time to go in. It's just like when we dump a double dutch.
Gas station
You either
like
get hit by the rope or you're gonna get in there.
I think the gas station is the worst time to talk to a woman.
The gas station is, the worst. Yeah,
I have gas station pump conversations all the time on the opposite side of the pump. It's funny, even with women. Like, I'm one of those people that do talk though.
You got pleasant energy. You different. Like a lot of chicks, you gonna have to put them at the gas station.
All I'm saying is you gotta put yourself in position.
I was about to say you in a coupe.
People gotta put themselves in positions where they actually get to meet people, meet new people.
Facts.
Because otherwise you're relying on random encounters.
Facts. Like, I don't want to meet people at the bar. I don't want to meet. I want to meet you somewhere where we can have a conversation and handshake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We can exchange info. We're exchanging business cards. Right. Or, you know, whatever it is.
Stop trying to find love at the clubs.
Right. Like if they got like this Connect. What's that one bar that plays arcade bar we go to?
Oh, Up Down.
I love Up Down.
Right. They got like a little Connect 4 tournament thing there that they do or some shit. So let's say you go there every Tuesday and you meet this little chick. You've seen her a couple of times. Now the second or third time you done had a couple of little small talks. You got a couple of your jokes off. They hit. Now you can come in. Yeah. Now, once a couple jokes hit, you get a couple. The ice break. What niggas do, the reason why these niggas be weirdos now is they don't break no ice. They go right. They go right for the conversation, and I see it all the time. And I'm like,
hey, sexy.
Exactly.
They don't
like,
know how to build up to that shit.
Hey, beautiful.
So you want the opposite weak ass bitch?
No.
You have to go here.
911, please. I have an emergency.
You gotta just be confident.
The start should just be like Breezy said. Hello, how you doing?
And if she
like
drive,
operator?
If she drive, then shit just bounce too. Shit, it go both ways. A lot of these ladies be driving.
Remember on Alicia Keys when she was on the phone? Remember that video? You don't know my name. She said, "Hello."
Oh, that's never happened.
That
was
Come on now, we smooth.
That Alicia Keys, but that should have never happened.
Hey, I'm just
call
saying.
my phone like that, I'm dropping the dick off ASAP. Fuck a lunch. Fuck that. I'm
Hello?
there.
She was trying to get throated if she was that thirsty. She remembered every detail about that nigga. I'm like, oh, she was at least trying to get throated.
You know?
I'd be like, damn,
So I was
my
wondering.
wife. My wife just came to me, y'all. Like, she just called me randomly.
Hey,
she worked at the coffee shop.
You know when it's real.
That had to be some old school shit because that ain't never happened.
That's when
maybe I'm more traditional than I like to admit. I'm just saying, you know, the hey sexy, hey beautiful.
I think somebody put you on game or something. You got a whole new.
I want to be approached
I
like a
respect
woman.
It, but I feel like you had a madam or one of these little hooper wives. You're not doing it right.
Look.
They gradually listen.
But, hey,
you're selling yourself short.
Raise your expectations. You got to
Let
set
the
the
nigger
bar.
shit go.
You have to
Get
set the
serious.
standard. But you need to set it for yourself too, because we are women of value. Like, we need to value ourselves more. A lot of women undervalue themselves. That's why we have Sukianas in this world.
Well, you got to stop because some overvalue. The men want y'all to who's overvalued. You want to. If you're 90 for a Honda, stop trying to get 2020.
So basically, we want realistic evaluation.
That's it.
Realistic
You can only fake it for so long. That's what I'm saying. You gonna know. You'll know if a chick is faking it.
You can fake it till you get.
If you do your research like we do ours, you should know if it's real or not. You should.
The
You
name
can
of this
tell.
episode will be realistic evaluation.
You care about if you look good.